This is the Spigen Rugged Armor system for the Apple Watch. You can protect your watch in a couple of different ways using this system because essentially there are three different products. The first one is the Rugged Armor Pro, which I have reviewed already, and this is it here. It consists of a case for your Apple Watch, but it also comes with an entire band system connected to it. I've made a review of this already. You can click up here, have a look at that if you want. The second option is the Rugged Armor. Now this is just protecting the body of the Apple Watch and does not come with any bands. And finally, there's the Rugged Band, which doesn't come with any watch protection but is just a band. Let's have a closer look now. So let's compare the cases first of all. Here's the Rugged Armor and here's the Rugged Armor Pro. Now from the front they look very similar, although there are some subtle differences if you look really carefully. The Rugged Armor Pro, which comes with the band, actually has a bit more resivity on it, so it's going to offer a bit more surface glass protection than just the Rugged Armor. Obviously one has bands and one does not. This one just has a cutout where the bands would go, but I think the biggest difference, and the one that surprised me, is the difference between the front and back. So the Rugged Armor Pro actually has a completely open back, and that's the way you get the watch in. But the Rugged Armor has a closed back, and this makes it a lot more difficult to put the watch in and take it back out, and I'll demonstrate this later on. Now if you want to just look at the bands, comparing the band that comes with the Rugged Armor Pro and the Rugged Band, you can see that the Rugged Band is a little bit more stylish. It has a little bit of branding there. The cuts are slightly different and has a little bit of extra carbon fiber look. At the very bottom there's a bit of extra carbon fiber. The back of the bands look very similar. Looking at the shorter piece now, there's a little bit different styling where it attaches just to the watch, but you have the same carbon fiber effect look there, the same carbon fiber effect at the bottom there, but the buckles are very different. The buckle on the Rugged Band is much nicer. First of all, it's black and it has a little Spigen logo. The band on the Rugged Armor Pro is silver, not black, and there's no branding whatsoever. Let's talk about pricing. So the Rugged Armor Pro comes in at $20.99. That's how much I paid for it. The price might change every now and then, so check my link below for the latest price, but I paid $20.99 for this. The Rugged Armor, which is just the little piece here, this cost $13.99, and the Rugged Band cost me $16.99. The links to all of these are going to be down below. Now let's have a look at how all of these work. The Rugged Armor Pro is the simplest one, and it's actually really quick and easy to take the watch out and put it in. To put it in, you just align the crown, put the top in like that, and press the rest of it in, and it's in. Now when this is on, as I said in my previous review, it actually changes the look of the entire watch completely, and when you're wearing it, it looks like a Casio G-Shock. It looks like a complete watch. So I really like the look of this one. I think this is a really nice everyday kind of watch. Everything blends nicely. The bands blend nicely into the case. You can't really see any of the Apple Watch at all, so it doesn't really matter what color of Apple Watch you have. It's going to end up looking like a black watch, like a completely black watch. See, if the buckle was black like it is on the Rugged Band, I think that would have made the effect complete. But that's not how they sell it. Now to take it back out, again, it's very simple. All you have to do is push, pop out, and it pops out really easily. It takes seconds. It's even quicker than actually attaching and detaching a band. Now let's have a look at the Rugged Armor. This one is different because the back is covered. Now I don't like that because that makes it really hard to get on, and I struggle to do this every time. You have to put it in from the front, and it's a process of kind of putting the crown in first, but then you have to get the rest of it over this band cutout here, which isn't as easy as you might think. Now I've done it a few times already, so I kind of know how, and that's it on. If we're comparing the protection between this and the Rugged Armor Pro, you don't get as much protection this way. You get about the same amount of protection this way, but when you look at the case from the side like this, you can see that the lack of support down here means that the edges here keep pulling away from the band cutout. So it's really kind of curved inward like that when it should be flat. Right, so to this we're going to add the Spigen Rugged Band. Now at first glance you will think that's looking better, but actually it's not. The case to me doesn't look like it's on properly. You can clearly see the cutout for the band. The band doesn't blend into the case as nicely on this one. And it just it's kind of very obvious. Let's put it on. So I think I've put the bands the wrong way around. So now I'll demonstrate how you take the band off. On the rubber parts of the case itself, you'll see these two little indents there. So you have to kind of press on that to get the band out like so. And you have to press really hard because you're pressing through a piece of rubber now to try to get to the button underneath. Okay, so let's try this again. Like so. Now it should be a bit easier to put on. Starting down here, this band looks better because it's all black. Looking at it from the top, it looks okay as well. But once you start to look at it from the side, you start to see the silver, to see these big gaps here. Let me zoom in to get a better look. Silver bezel, just as before, but now the case just doesn't blend in with the band as good. And to me, that doesn't look good at all. You see, if I were to press it slightly, the gap covers. So I think because there's no support down here, it's just kind of pulling the case upwards and away from the band, and that doesn't look good. And it's the same on the top as well. And you can actually see it curved and bending. It doesn't look natural at all. Now let's see how this looks with a band that is not the matching Spigen band. So this is the Apple band which I got with the watch when I bought it. Now to me, that doesn't look good because there's too much of a discontinuity between the band and the actual case. So it's kind of like, it's kind of indented there and there's a big gap. And it's indented there and there's a big gap, and it's indented here and there's a big gap. Let's put it on and see how it looks. So I don't like how this looks. This looks as if I've just bolted some big rectangle thing to a band. It's not seamless. There's too much of a disconnect between the band and the case. So I don't actually like how this rugged armor looks with any band at all, even the original Spigen band. Now let's have a look at how the Spigen band looks without the case, and in so doing I'll show you how to get this case off as well. This is not as easy as Rugged Armor Pro. You kind of have to work a little bit harder. You see, if they had made this case like the Rugged Armor Pro, if they had made the back open, I think it would have been way easier to get out and put in. Now I don't know why they did that. They must have a good reason for it, but it makes it harder to get in and out. As I said, I've done this a few times now, so I'm a little bit used to it. So now we have the Spigen Rugged band just on the Apple Watch itself, and I think this looks great because the band blends nice and seamlessly with the case, and it looks like it's one unit and it was designed to be there. Let's put it on and take a look. So to me, that looks really good with your little Spigen branding here, all black band, all silver watch, and this particular watch face. I really like the look at that. So Spigen Rugged Armor. The problem is you don't really look good on the watch. You are hard to put on and take off. So I definitely don't recommend this one. I do recommend this one. This looks really good when you put your watch in it. I made another video called One Watch, Two Looks, and that included this Rugged Armor case / band and a stainless steel band which I got on Amazon. I'll have the links to all of these down below. That's it for this video. Rugged Armor Pro is a go. Rugged band is a go. Rugged case is a no-go. Thanks for watching. Bye for now. Subscribe for more content.